Baruch Hashem, hope is well. Just doing some updating on the website. Take a break. Been a while since I posted some of my using. Well, a lot to talk about, but I'll probably keep this short. I'm gonna head home soon afterwards, relax, and go out for a jog. Just enjoy the fresh air, some sunshine. It's been a muggy, I'd say upper 90s, maybe touch the low, upper 80s, maybe touch the low 90s in some parts. Here in Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the Corn Palace. Alright, so where do we begin? Okay, so as you know, I have been prepping, I have been anticipating a reset transition, not just monetarily, but I think this will have a biblical significance. And I've been starting to prep since, I'd say physically, maybe around 2013, 2014. And it's about 2012 I started to wonder what's going on. So I looked into trying to figure out why things are the way they are. And it's led me to this conclusion where I am only two, possibly one step away from being approved to immigrate to Israel. So I'm probably gonna sit down here for a little bit. So I emailed my rabbi, actually just got done emailing him, and he is going to write my letter, proof of Judaism and recommendation to make Aliyah. So I started the process. I was working on it when I came here to South Dakota after my month visit in Israel, and I came here in October 2015. So here and there I've been working on it. So down to two, possibly one step once I get the letter and when it gets approved. Now only step I have left would be the in-person interview with a shaliach. So that'll probably be a little later when things open up and they'll allow immigration to Israel. So on June 9th I ordered an AR-15. It's made by Smith & Wesson, and on Wednesday I got it. Yes, Wednesday Tuesday I got it. I had a day off Tuesday, so I got it. I went through the background check, and of course I passed. There was a $50 fee. It's kind of steep. Other places charge $20. So for you guys that are listening, please pay your due diligence, do your prepping. Most importantly, first and foremost, be right with God, trust in God as your Lord and Savior, and have enough food and water to last for months. Do what you can. I know some people probably can't buy several years worth of supply on food, but that's fine. But what you can do, prepare what you can do, and the rest trust God. So food and water. I also have precious metals, gold and silver. The last few weeks I have bought several more ounces of silver, and I bought 10 of those notes made by Carat Bar, as said by Nadir, which got 0.10 of a gram embedded in the notes. So it's not American note, it's a different dollar note. So I don't think it's legal currency as far as I know. I'd have to look into it. However, that 0.10 of a gram of gold is valuable. It is precious, and it does mean something. So I got 10 of those. I bought it from someone I've been listening to on YouTube that I support. He's also a prepper, and he's been warning his audience and whoever will come across him, listen to him, to keep prepping. And for those that haven't started, start now. Sooner is better than later or not at all. So right now it's July 3rd. Tomorrow's 4th of July. There's still some riots going on, although this town where I live hasn't really been much affected, but it still continues. There's been more numbers of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that's gonna cause more shutdown. I think over the summer things will be somewhat quiet. Um, Quiet as in there's no massive attack. I think we'll more or less they'll still have some shutdown, but some places will open up because it is the summer and naturally people will be out more. However, come the fall, and as you notice if you look at the trends in history, September seems to be a vital month, and who knows what will happen in this coming fall. So in the future, I do want to make Aliyah to Eretz Israel, but I also want to move to Oregon. So I had wanted to originally buy land and live off the grid, but with all the stuff, belongings that I've accumulated, the tent and my weapon, and I'm wanting to buy a handgun as well. I think I will probably rent for about a year, and on my off days, my spare time, look at property so I can physically be there to look at it. So it's not like where I'm at now, where I'm living in South Dakota and I would buy land in Oregon without physically looking at it. I think it would be wise to look at the land that I'm wanting to buy. That way I have an idea of what I want to do and at least know what it looks like. So I'll do that when I'm in Oregon, Klamath Falls, Oregon, South Central, about 30 minutes from the California border. I will do that, prepare the land, and then I don't know, a year or two or three or four, when I feel the timing is right, immigrate to Israel. So that's where I've currently been doing and what I've been doing. But most importantly, the reason behind this video is I hope it crosses somebody, and at least my message will mean something to you, or at least allow you to sit down or walk around and try to ponder what is going on in this lifetime. Why are things happening the way it's happening, and where are we headed to? We are being tested right now, and it's far from over. Things are going to get worse. Worse. There's a spiritual, mental, physical, financial attack on this world, and if you don't get yourself prepared, and if you're not in alignment with God, you're going to struggle to make it. So for me, I welcome the challenge because I believe in God, and I know God, Son, His Spirit is in me. I welcome the challenge. Not only will I get through it, but I will become a better person. I will help people along the way, and at the end, because God created heaven and earth, He is God, good will prevail. So this is a test, but my friend, let's get through this, okay? So don't have the spirit of fear. That's not what God called you to be. Have the spirit of courage, boldness, be wise, be prudent, be compassionate, be caring, and most importantly, have love. Alright, enjoy your weekend. I hope to do this more consistently to the point of being it daily, because we're coming across a very crucial point. But more of a reason to trust God. Alright, Baruch Hashem.